So I've just always recognized, yo, I'm a black kid from the hood, and I've been living on my own for a long time. When you got to pay rent, being great at one thing doesn't cut it.
Right.
When you're great at one thing and you're getting in a group paying your rent or whatever, and then you drive in your car and you get a flat tire, everything is just kind of shaken up. When your kid gets sick, everything gets shaken up. So I always knew I had to be versatile in different industries and really just do what made sense. Through my time at Nielsen and just even traveling around, it led to my role with New York City. I was with Nielsen doing my thing, and I want to say they tapped me on the shoulder in 2017 and were like, "Yo, Jay, you're doing your thing. You've been in 3 different positions already. We have this special project where we recognize people aren't watching TV anymore. Everybody's just streaming things on Netflix, they're streaming things on Hulu, and the over-the-air antennas, the networks like Spectrum or Time Warner, they're losing so much money. So we want you to go out there and really just do research on how people are streaming, how people are engaging with media." And they shipped me out to California. It was the most surreal thing ever. Like,
Wow.
they were like, "Yo, you know, well, break your lease. There's a company car waiting out there for you. Here's your Amex. Go out there, find a crib." And I moved to Sacramento. Like, didn't know a soul out in California. Never been to
Wow.
Sacramento in my life. Moved out there in January 2018, and I really, it was humbling because when you're a New Yorker, you got ego. You think everything is based around New York or whatever. And when you go out there, you realize it's a completely different pace. What's important to New Yorkers, people in California do not care about. They're in their own time. And what I really gathered was cannabis was part of their culture out there. How we drink in New York, we do Kodo, we have nutcrackers, people outside sharing cigarettes. Out there, everything is rooted in cannabis. Ironically, cannabis became recreational, legal in 2018. And me, just with a business mindset, I'm like, this is where all the money is going? Like, nobody out here is just doing parties or events. Everybody was just doing things based with cannabis. So ironically, COVID happened. I wound up moving back home, and cannabis became legal in 2021. I'm like, yo, I need parts. I need parts. Like, I know the market research component of it. I know how big of an industry this is going to happen. And I know, remember, at my core, I'm from the hood. I know people who have sold drugs. I know people who've gone to jail for selling drugs. So
Right.
if I have this knowledge and I know that this is a $1 billion industry, where people like me don't ever make that much, I want to just share those gems.